Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of technology history with a selection of amazing facts that will make you go, wow. So, buckle up, tech enthusiasts, you're in for 10 amazing stories. Let's start with a fact that might surprise you. That sleek smartphone in your pocket? Believe it or not, it packs more processing power than the computers that launched the Apollo 11 mission to the moon. Here's why. Processing power. The processing power of a computer is measured in units called flops, floating point operations per second. Apollo 11's guidance computer, the Apollo Guidance Computer, AGC, could perform around 35,863 flops. In contrast, modern smartphones have processors that can handle trillions of flops. Even a mid-range smartphone can easily outperform the AGC in terms of raw processing speed. The AGC was designed for a specific purpose: spacecraft navigation. It didn't need the complex processing power required for modern smartphones, which handle tasks like running multiple apps, displaying high-resolution graphics, and connecting to the internet. The difference in processing power is largely due to the miniaturization of transistors, the building blocks of computer chips. Modern smartphones have billions of transistors packed into a tiny space, compared to the bulky circuits of the AGC. While processing power is a key metric, it's not the only factor to consider. Modern smartphones also have advantages in terms of memory. Smartphones have significantly more memory than the AGC, allowing them to store and access data much faster. Versatility. Smartphones are incredibly versatile tools, with capabilities far beyond the specialized function of the AGC. The fact that your smartphone outperforms the computers that launched Apollo 11 is a testament to the incredible advancement of technology. It's a reminder of how far we've come in miniaturizing computing power and the possibilities that this holds for the future. The story of the first computer mouse, originally called the cat, is a fascinating tale of invention and a reminder that sometimes the most iconic names have humble beginnings. Let's take a deeper look. In the 1960s, a visionary computer scientist named Douglas Engelbart invented a groundbreaking device to interact with computers more intuitively. This device, now known as the computer mouse, was a wooden box with one button and two wheels that tracked its movement on a flat surface. Engelbart's initial, more technical name for his invention was the XY position indicator for a display system. This name reflected the device's core function, indicating the position of a cursor, the on-screen pointer, on the X and Y axes. There are a couple of theories about why Engelbart nicknamed his invention the cat. The cord theory. The most common explanation suggests the name came from the device's appearance. The cord connecting the mouse to the computer trailed behind it, resembling a cat's tail. The cursor chaser theory. Another theory proposes that the name was inspired by the function of the mouse. The cursor on the screen was sometimes referred to as a cat, though the reason for this nickname remains unclear. In this view, the mouse was the device that chased the cursor around the screen. While cat was a playful nickname, it wasn't considered a suitable commercial name for the invention. The term mouse eventually stuck, likely due to its resemblance to this small rodent and its association with scurrying or pointing. This name effectively conveyed the function of the device and resonated better with the general public. Engelbart's invention, originally nicknamed the cat, revolutionized human-computer interaction. The now ubiquitous computer mouse has become an essential tool, allowing us to navigate digital worlds with ease. Speaking of history, let's give props to a pioneering woman in the tech world. The very first computer program was actually written by Ada Lovelace, a mathematician and the daughter of the famous poet Lord Byron. In the mid-1800s, a mathematician and inventor named Charles Babbage conceived of a revolutionary machine, the analytical engine. This mechanical marvel was designed to perform complex mathematical calculations, laying the groundwork for what we now call computers. Ada Lovelace, born Augusta Ada Byron in 1815, was the daughter of the famous poet Lord Byron. Despite societal limitations placed on women at the time, Ada exhibited exceptional mathematical talent from a young age. She became fascinated by Babbage's analytical engine and began collaborating with him on the project. Ada recognized the potential of the analytical engine for more than just calculations. She envisioned it as a machine capable of manipulating symbols and performing a wide range of tasks. In her detailed notes on the analytical engine, Ada described a step-by-step process for calculating Bernoulli numbers, a complex mathematical function. This detailed process is considered by many to be the first computer program. While the analytical engine was never fully built due to technological limitations, Ada's work holds immense significance. Conceptual leap. Ada went beyond the machine's basic functionality and envisioned its potential for symbolic manipulation, a key concept in modern computing. The birth of algorithm. Ada is credited with coining the term algorithm, which refers to a set of instructions for solving a problem, a fundamental concept in programming. Early advocate. Ada's work helped bridge the gap between theoretical mathematics and the practical application of machines for computation. The analytical engine may not have been built, but Ada Lovelace's work laid the groundwork for the development of modern computers and programming languages. Her legacy reminds us of the power of intellectual curiosity and the importance of recognizing talent regardless of gender or societal norms. Now, get ready for some serious storage evolution. The first hard drives were massive. Imagine a world where storing your digital music collection required a machine the size of a refrigerator. That was the reality in the early days of computing, when the first hard drives were massive and incredibly expensive. In 1956, IBM unveiled the IBM Model 350 disk storage, considered the first commercially available hard disk drive. This behemoth weighed a staggering 2,000 pounds, almost a ton, and occupied a footprint comparable to 2 large refrigerators. Despite its immense size, the storage capacity of the Model 350 was minuscule compared to today's standards. It could hold a mere 5 million 6-bit characters, which translates to roughly 3.75 megabytes (MB) of data. These early hard drives came with significant drawbacks. The massive size and weight made them impractical for most applications. Access times, the time it takes to retrieve data, were very slow compared to modern hard drives. The high cost limited their use to large organizations and government agencies. The first hard drive, though a technological giant in its time, serves as a reminder of how far data storage has come. It's a testament to the relentless pursuit of smaller, faster, and more efficient ways to store our ever-growing digital world. Remember those bulky cassette players and CDs? The year 1998 marked a turning point in the way we consume music. It was the year the first commercially successful MP3 player emerged, revolutionizing how we carry and listen to our favorite tunes. For decades, music lovers relied on bulky cassette tapes and later, CDs, to carry their music collections. These formats offered decent quality but had limitations. Limited capacity, cassette tapes and CDs could only hold a finite number of songs. Portability, carrying a large collection of tapes or CDs wasn't exactly convenient, especially for active lifestyles. Skipping and damage. Tapes and CDs were susceptible to skipping and damage, which could disrupt listening experiences. In 1998, Diamond Multimedia, a then-leading technology company, unveiled the Rio PMP 300. This groundbreaking device was the first commercially successful MP3 player, allowing users to carry and listen to digital music files in the MP3 format. The Rio PMP 300 boasted a modest storage capacity of 32 megabytes, which could hold around 30 to 40 songs in MP3 format, depending on the bitrate. Unlike cassette tapes and CDs, the Rio used solid-state memory, making it more resistant to skipping and damage. The Rio came with headphones, allowing users to listen to their music on the go. While the first MP3 player may seem like a relic compared to today's sophisticated music streaming services, the Rio PMP 300 holds a significant place in music history. It marked the dawn of the digital music age, ushering in an era of portable and personalized music listening that continues to shape how we experience music today. The internet we know today, teeming with information at our fingertips, wouldn't be possible without the groundbreaking work of early search engines. Archie, developed in One File Transfer Protocol (FTP) archives, stands as a crucial first step in the evolution of web search technology. So, what we know about Archie? Developed in 1990, created by Alan Emtage, a student at McGill University in Canada, Archie emerged before the widespread adoption of the World Wide Web. The internet back then relied heavily on FTP, a protocol for transferring files between computers. Archie didn't search websites, but rather indexed the file names and directory structures of publicly accessible FTP servers. Users interacted with Archie through a simple text-based interface, typing in keywords to search for specific file names within the indexed FTP archives. How did Archie work? Archie used software programs called crawlers to automatically scan and index publicly available FTP servers. The crawlers would periodically revisit these servers and update Archie's central index, ensuring it remained current. Users could then search this massive index using keywords to locate files containing those terms within their file names or directory paths. Archie's success inspired the development of more advanced search engines like WAIS, Wide Area Information Server, and, eventually, the web crawlers and indexing techniques that power modern search giants like Google and Bing. While Archie itself may not be in use today, its pioneering spirit lives on in the search engines we rely on for navigating the vast ocean of information on the internet. So, video game fans still here? By the way, write in the comments, how much time a day do you spend in playing video games? The year 1958 might not scream high-tech, but it marked a significant milestone in the history of entertainment, the birth of the first video game. The title of the first video game belongs to Tennis for Two, created by an American physicist named William Higginbotham. While it seems like a primitive concept by today's standards, Tennis for Two laid the foundation for the video game industry as we know it. Higginbotham worked at Brookhaven National Laboratory, a leading research facility. In 1958, the lab held an annual public exhibition to showcase their scientific work to the general public. Tennis for Two was a simple electronic tennis game. Two players used knobs to control paddles on an oscilloscope screen, simulating a basic tennis match. Despite using an analog computer and an oscilloscope for display, the core concept of player interaction and competition through a visual representation laid the groundwork for future video games. The game was a surprise hit at the exhibition, with long lines of people eager to try it out. Its success demonstrated the potential of interactive electronic entertainment. The legacy of Tennis for Two lives on in the countless video games we enjoy today. It serves as a reminder of the ingenuity and creativity that sparked a technological and cultural phenomenon that continues to capture our imaginations. The year 1972 marked a pivotal moment in entertainment history with the release of the first commercially available home video game console, the Magnavox Odyssey. This innovative device opened the door to a new era of interactive gaming experiences within the comfort of living rooms. The mastermind behind the Odyssey was Ralph Baer, a German-American engineer working at Sanders Associates. Baer envisioned a console that could be connected to a home television, offering a novel form of electronic entertainment. Baer's initial prototype, codenamed the Brown Box, showcased various game concepts using simple electronic circuits. After securing licensing deals with Magnavox, the Odyssey was born. The Odyssey's graphics were basic by today's standards. It used analog signals to create simple shapes and lines on the television screen. Despite the limitations, the Odyssey came with several game overlays and electronic components that players could use to create different gaming experiences. These included table tennis, hockey, and even rudimentary shooting games. Players interacted with the games through physical overlays placed on the television screen and dials on the console itself. The Magnavox Odyssey may not have boasted cutting-edge graphics or complex storylines, but it holds a special place in gaming history. It was the pioneer that dared to imagine interactive entertainment in the living room, paving the way for the immersive gaming worlds we enjoy today. When it comes to instantly recognizable video game characters, Pac-Man stands out as a true icon. But did you know this chomping, cheery circle wasn't just a marketing mascot? Pac-Man holds the title of being one of the first, and arguably most influential, video game characters ever created. Pac-Man, originally called Puck-Man in Japan, derived from the Japanese onomatopoeia for munching, was created in 1980 by Toru Iwatani, a game designer at Namco. The inspiration for Pac-Man's design is an interesting story. Iwatani claims the image came to him while looking at a pizza with a slice missing. Iwatani's goal was to create a game that appealed to a broader audience, including women and children. He deliberately designed Pac-Man to be cute and non-violent, a stark contrast to the more aggressive space shooter games popular at the time. Pac-Man's gameplay was deceptively simple. Players controlled the titular yellow circle, navigating a maze while gobbling dots and avoiding colorful ghost enemies. Despite the simple design, Pac-Man's movements and energetic personality shone through. The character's chomping sound effects and determined pursuit of dots became instantly recognizable. Pac-Man quickly became a global phenomenon. It dominated arcades worldwide, breaking sales records and capturing the hearts of players of all ages. Pac-Man may be a simple collection of pixels, but his impact on video game history and pop culture is undeniable. He serves as a reminder of the power of a well-designed character and the enduring appeal of simple yet addictive gameplay. The year 1981 marked a significant milestone in the evolution of personal computers, the unveiling of the Osborne 1, often credited as the first commercially available laptop computer. While it wouldn't win any awards for portability by today's standards, the Osborne 1 represented a groundbreaking step towards the mobile computing devices we use today. The Osborne 1 was the brainchild of Adam Osborne, a British computer entrepreneur. He envisioned a portable computer that professionals could use on business trips, offering a more mobile alternative to bulky desktop computers. The Osborne 1 boasted a 5-inch CRT display, a built-in keyboard, 2 floppy disk drives, and a hefty 64 kilobytes of RAM. By comparison, most smartphones today have thousands of times more RAM. Despite its weight of around 25 pounds, it was considered portable compared to desktop computers of the era. The Osborne One came bundled with a suite of business software applications, making it a complete solution for on-the-go professionals. The Osborne One's legacy serves as a reminder that groundbreaking innovations don't always achieve immediate, lasting success. However, they can spark a chain reaction of advancements that shape the future of technology. So there you have it. Just a handful of mind-blowing tech facts that showcase the incredible journey of technology and its relentless march forward. From groundbreaking inventions by women to the miniaturization revolution, these facts remind us of the constant innovation that shapes our world. Do you watch video from your phone, computer, laptop, or TV? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome tech content.